So the saying Babylon tells you the opposite on the outside of whatever she does secretly on the inside. And so I try to add the details to it. Keep in mind, this is generally and spiritually what actually happens. And so when she turns around and cloaks herself in a false label saying freedom and democracy, that's the last things you're going to get, because when you have good mixed with evil, the evil eventually overtakes and turns backwards, just like the false label, the principle of actual freedom and democracy, but yet it still has that label in certain sections. Remember, it's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Satan is the master of reversal, and his kingdom principally is not its global enslavement. It's not global freedom or whatever they want to try to convince you of. And keep in mind, this is spiritually, but spiritually, it also affects the physical world. It all depends on what spirit is it, the lying spirit or the spirit of God. And if it's the lying spirit, no matter what is happening, even if there are factual things happening, it's going to be, if it says freedom, that's the last thing you're going to get. Because as it grows and develops principally, freedom becomes less and less and less and less. And they'll probably pronounce it more and more and more and more and more. So keep in mind, you've got to look at this spiritually as well, as principally and as a whole, and also from the beginning, also to the end. At the end of time, the way mankind develops as an organism as well in some aspects. The best way to describe it is knowing the king, and you'll know the kingdom and his principles and his people. And once you see that king, you'll see the king of this earth. You'll see Satan. If you want to know Satan and know his ways, know God and know his ways and his kingdom and what New Jerusalem is going to be like. Recognize the principles that God stands for and is always applying to that big picture, always showing us little pictures of the big picture. Also, how many times has a politician told you they're going to do something and they do the exact opposite? So point that detail out. But secretly on the inside, the general goal is it's global enslavement, to take every last human being down with Satan. That's what Satan's trying to do. Remember the parameters, the principles of an outward false label to hide the deception inside. Woe to those in those days that call good evil, evil good, sweet for sour, sour for sweet, light